Alex, Mike Bresnahan here. Can you describe that three from the corner? I mean, you guys really needed a shot like that, only up 5 all of a sudden after being up 23 earlier in the game. What went through your mind when you were taking that shot? Did it feel good when it left your hand?
Honestly, I don't think too much when I shoot. I just kind of get it and, it's natural body motion to take it over. But I've been, I said it with Mike Trudell courtside after the game. I've been practicing that shot, that corner three from Braun all year, just knowing that he makes the right decision at the end of the game. And there was a packed paint and I'm wide open in the corner. It's just about me, having the cojones to step in and take the shot and not be afraid to miss. And that's just who I am. Game's on the line. I'm a competitor. I'm playing to win. So if it all comes to me, I'm gonna be ready to go.
You were undrafted out of Texas A&M, spent some time in the G League, up and down with the Lakers a little bit for a couple of years too. Then you have a shot like this in your first, really playoff run over the last few weeks. Is this the biggest shot of your life?
No, I hit a game winner in AAU when I was 14 from the opposite free throw line. That was probably a harder shot than this one. I know I'm joking with you, but as far as importance, man, I don't know. There's still so many possessions late in the game. We don't know if we win the game on that shot or not. But like I said, man, rain or shine, whether it goes in or not, I'm ready to step up and shoot it. My teammates have confidence in me. My coaches have confidence in me. I'm out there for a reason.
How about you guys defensively tonight? I mean, what more can you say? Those first 3 quarters were really strong. A lot of turnovers in that fourth made the game pretty close, but defense really kind of set the tone for tonight's game.
Yeah, you did. We were just executing our coverages. We're making the guys make plays that we want to make plays. Just trying to make the job tough for Russ and for James, just because we know how good they can be. Like we saw last game, they're both going for 30, and they could easily, push it up to 40 each if we don't do our job. So we just tried to make it as tough as possible on them. We were pretty locked in. Like we said, we got to keep our foot on the gas pedal and keep scoring, keep playing with pace, and then obviously don't turn the ball over.
Brad?
Hi, Alex. You mentioned that you and LeBron working that corner 3 shot quite a bit, but to have him deliver the ball to you in that moment with the game kind of seesawing at that time for you guys, how much confidence does that give you, knowing that he has that much faith and trust in you?
Yeah, for me, it's just such a it's basketball, man. We talked about I'm undrafted. I played in the G League and stuff like that. I've been playing basketball since I was in first grade, second grade. I've played so many times and with so many people. Obviously, LeBron's the best player I've ever played with and probably ever will play with. And having him on my side obviously brings a lot of confidence. But I got here because I'm confident in myself, man. I don't make it out of the G League. I don't make it out of undrafted if I don't have a self-confidence or some type of self-belief. And it's not to the point of arrogance. I don't like to stand on other people, but when I'm in the game, I'm there for a reason.
Hey, Alex, it's Bill. Second straight series that you guys have absorbed the first punch with a game 1 loss and then really kind of come back to obviously there's more series, but a 3-1 lead is pretty imposing. What have you learned about the adjustments that it takes throughout a series to kind of ramp up over the course of the series and kind of dominate a team?
Yeah, each game has a different life of its own. Game 1, I think they were the more desperate team. They came out after game 7. We came off after a couple of days off, just kind of walking into the game, and they were ready to go. They kind of brought the first punch, and then from there we kind of locked in. And like we said, like tonight, our coverages were on point. We were scrambling, helping each other, and then playing with pace through 3 quarters. Obviously, the 48 minutes is what we're striving for, and we got to get better at that. But game by game, a little tweak here and there, just trying to put ourselves in the best position to win each game.
All right, Kyle Goon.
Hey, Alex. The scheme you guys are using, putting doubles onto James, how has that evolved, and what do you think was really working in that first half that you didn't have early on in the series?
It's kind of the same thing we try to do against Dame Lillard. They just do more pick and rolls. Portland and Houston's a lot more isolation. So just trying to take the ball out of his hands and trying to make life difficult for him. When he's comfortable, when these great players are comfortable, like you've seen AD go for 40 and 20, you've seen Bron go for 50, 40, like if you don't make them uncomfortable, you're at their will. And James Harden, Russell Westbrook, even Eric Gordon to an extent are good enough players to win ball games and win series if you don't stop them. So for us, it's just about trying to take away their first pitch. You know, it's like baseball. The guy has a good fastball. You try to work around it and work ahead in the count. That's what we're trying to do.
All right, Alex, I'm going to take two more. Julio?
Hey, Alex, it seems like the Lakers are having fun again in the court. Can you tell us what's the relationship with you guys outside of the court to maintain this connection and chemistry? Has anything changed?
Yeah, well, I mean, we spent a year together. You know, 10 days from now will be the first time that 10 days from now, a year ago, will be the first time that we went to Vegas and had a little team mini camp and got to know each other and started playing basketball together. We went through the whole China experience. We came back, played through the season, the little time away with the pandemic. We've been together for so long, and just from the jump, we have great guys. You know, we have great individual human beings that enjoy being around each other, and guys that like to compete and get after it on the basketball court. So when you mix a great group of guys off the court that genuinely enjoy hanging out with each other, being around each other, and then competitors on the court, it makes it a lot of fun. You know, like you said, we're back to playing fun basketball. When we're at our best, we're having fun.
All right, Alex, last one for me will be from Ferdinand.
Hey, Alex, first playoff, how do you describe this new experience for you with the Lakers alongside with LeBron?
You know, it's exciting for me. Obviously, it's a little weird vibe not having fans and it being the playoffs, like having this behind me, and not the usual scene that I've seen growing up and watching on TV as a kid or as a young player. So it's been a little different, but you know, for me, man, I love basketball. I love basketball. It's my profession. It's my job, but I also just love playing the game. So getting a chance to play with players like Anthony Davis, LeBron James, Rajon Rondo, Dwight Howard, guys that I watched growing up, and then now to be at this point, it's a blessing, man. I'm enjoying it.
Thank you, Alex.
Good.
Good.